Hello, everyone. We're here to discuss a math problem that has been spreading across social media, much like, well, no, that would be mean to be talking about the virus. But we are here isolated, and we've got nothing better to do, so why not make a video about a math problem? In fact, it's a very simple looking math problem that's been tripping people up because it's not as simple as it looks. You've probably seen it. It's got shoes, a weightlifter guy, some lifting straps. Here, take a look. As you can see, we've got three unknowns. We've got four equations. This can be solved. This is algebra. We can do this. I'm an engineer. Why not? All right. However, this problem, being a picture problem, is here to trip you up. There's things that you probably won't notice the first time. Like, for instance, the operations that we're doing. You'll notice on the last line, we're adding and multiplying. Every other line was just addition. But there's other things to trip you up here. You'll notice the last line only has a single shoe, whereas the top line has a pair of shoes. The same with the lifting straps. We've got a pair of lifting straps in line 3, but we've got a single lifting strap on line 1. Now, that's where some of the algebra comes in that is messing people up when they're trying to solve this. What the last thing that a lot of people are missing with this problem is that they didn't realize the guy got dressed and ready to lift on that last step, on that last equation. Take a look. He's now wearing his shoes. See, in line 3 he wasn't wearing shoes, and now in line 4 he is. Plus, he's put his lifting straps on. So, he's ready to lift, and we're ready to solve. All right, let's switch over here to the whiteboard. And, so, in algebra, if you've got two things sitting next to each other, like a shoe and a shoe, you don't add these. The implied operation here is multiplication. So what we have is shoe times shoe, or shoe squared. All right, so let's remember that. These two shoes are a pair of shoes equals shoe squared. All right, so we have s squared plus s squared plus s squared equals 30. Add those up. Gives you 3s squared equals 30. S squared equals 10 when we divide both sides by 3. And s equals the square root of 10. All right, we'll write that up here so we can go on to the other equations. Equation number 2, we have man plus s squared, because we've got another pair of shoes, equals 20. So that's 2m plus the square root of 10 squared equals 20. Or 2m plus 10, that's a 1, equals 20. Subtract 10 from both sides, 2m equals 10, divide by 2, and m equals 5. Add that to our list of variables now, and we'll move on to line 3. All right, so line 3, this time we've got lifting straps, and again, there's two of them. So a pair of lifting straps would be L squared plus L squared plus man equals 13. 2L squared plus m is equal to 5. Get my eraser out of the way so you can see that here. Equals 13. Subtract 5 from both sides. 2L squared equals 8. Divide both sides by 2, and L squared equals 4, which leaves us with L equals 2. All right. We found all three unknowns. We're ready to take on that final equation. So we have a shoe plus, don't forget, the guy got dressed. So he's wearing a pair of shoes times a pair of lifting straps times himself. All right, remember, when you're sitting next to each other, multiplication is implied. Plus we have times a lifting strap out here. Let's not forget order of operations. We're going to do that lifting strap multiplication before we do the shoe addition. All right, let's throw in some numbers here. We've got a square root of 10 plus square root of 10 squared. We've got 2 squared. And we've got minus 5. And then we're going to multiply all of that by 2. All right, simplifying this down a little bit. Square root of 10 plus, we've got 10 times 4 times 5 times 2 for all this stuff. All right, so square root of 10 plus 10 times 4 is 40, times 5 is 200, times 2. So we have the square root of 10 plus 400. All right, being an engineer, I don't do square roots in my head. I plugged that into the calculator a moment ago. And the square root of 10, when rounded to significant digits, is 3.16. So, square root of 10 plus 400 equals 403.16. And there you have it, folks. The problem to what seems to be a very simple math problem at first. A few more steps involved than people thought, but the answer is 403. So, what did we learn here? You gotta pay attention. 2, maybe time to brush up on that algebra. I mean, I've had friends that tried throwing a little alcohol into the mix, and folks, don't drink and derive. It doesn't work. So remember, the answer to the problem, 403.16. Also remember, wash your hands. There's a virus. And stay inside. Don't spread it, okay? Y'all have fun. Enjoy social media. Go wow your friends. Share the video if you like. I don't care. Later.